speaking to a few of you guys out there in relation to how I go about socializing puppies to the environment, how I start introducing to walk down the street and all that. You've all heard me say multiple times that you have to master the driveway before you master the block, master the street before you master the block. And I mean that in every sense of the word. I'm going to get Rogue out in a second. We're going to take her for a walk on the street and I'm going to show you what that session looks like. And I really want you to take note on a few things. How short the overall walk is, because I want the dog to be doing everything on their own, and I really want to make it clear to the dog all the good things that I want to pay for and that I want more of, and I don't want to give the dog too much opportunity to make mistakes. And also to see how I go about desensitizing the dog to things like cars and people in the environment and any triggers. So it's going to be basically her morning session, which is going to be her morning rations of food. I'm going to go out there. I will usually have food in one pocket and food in the other pocket. Once the food in one pocket runs out, I know that's my point, that I need to turn around and come back. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of food. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so just got her out of the crate. She's on a flexi leash and a flat collar. As per normal, always let your dog go to the toilet before you do any training. Toilet. So you notice that I still pay for my dog going to the toilet when I ask her to go to the toilet. You're going to see from this point on, when we go for the walk, all I'm doing is paying the dog for more things that I want more of. I'm going to block her from running. She comes back to me, she gets paid. All we're doing is shaping. I'm not going to hold the dog in place next to me. The dog's got to do all the work. Now you see that this dog, especially Rogue, has a problem with cars. And I'm going to let her react to a car so you can see how bad it is. Well, at this stage, she's a puppy, right? And then I'm going to show you how I go about managing that and teaching her that I don't want you to lunge at cars. The dog coming back to me, I'm going to pay. I want the dog to love coming back to me. Ah, that was actually pretty good. Usually she actually goes a lot harder at trying to get to the dog. We've done, to the car, sorry. We've done probably 2 sessions on working on desensitizing her. So you can see that she's definitely triggered, not negatively because she's not scared of the car, but she's very curious about the car. So she's still triggered in a way. And what I want to do is now capture her out of that state and bring her attention back to me. So we'll go up to the crossroads here and I'll show you how I do that. Now what I'm going to start by doing is, like, the dog looks at the car, I'm going to click. You can see that she's got a big clicker response, so that when I click, she comes back to me. She doesn't really have a choice because it's a conditioned response in the dog. I'm going to start, she's going to look at the car, I'm going to click, she's going to come back to me for food. She's going to look at the car, I'm going to click, she's going to come back to me for food. Maybe on the third one, she's going to look at the car, she's going to come back to me for food, but I haven't clicked this time. I've just set a bit of a sequence. She's anticipating, I look at the car, he clicks, I go back to him for food. I want to trick her now, and I'm not going to do that click. She's going to look to me for food, and then I'm going to click her for focus on me. And then I'm going to stretch that out. She's doing a poo. The joys of dog ownership. What have you been eating, man? Alright. Let's just leave that there until we come back. Here we go. Oh, that was pretty uneventful. But that's what we want. We don't want the reaction from the dog. So she's learning and she's desensitizing whatever buzzword you want to use. So I really see that reactivity in dogs to cars, bikes, whatever, birds, is just a lack of socialization at an early age. Got a car and a bike across the road, and now I can start holding her focus on me because I've made myself more valuable. I'll up the amount of kibble that I'm giving her right now. I'll even let her have a look. Good, she came back to me. I'll even give her a little jackpot. So I've got a garbage truck over here. Let's come down this way, see if we can catch a sound. Good. You can see that she's choosing to give me the focus. I'm not coaching her. Good. Just marking the dog and paying her for different things that she's offering me. Good girl. And you can see that I'm very blank and monotone in my response to the dog. Although it's very positive to the dog, that is dependent on me having a very charged marker. Yes, clicker, whatever it is, the dog has to have a response, because if I can't pull the dog back to me with that marker, then you're going to have little hope. I want to completely change the dog's mental and physical state the moment that marker goes, and that's how I can use that powerful response against triggers in the environment. Ah, good girl. Right, that's one handful or one pocket full of food already done. We've made it one block, right? If that. It's maybe 30, 40 meters from our driveway, and now we're going to head back. Goes out in front, I'll wait for it to come back and reinforce to her the position I want her to stay in. Sorry, man. Cheers. Come on. It goes too far in front. So you can see the two times she just went out in front, I stopped. She put some slight pressure on the leash herself. I just wait there. She has to work out how to take that pressure off of the leash. And she worked out by coming back to me, the pressure removes, and she got paid for working that out. The next time, she stayed a lot closer to me and gave me this type of attention. So you can see that the dog's doing all the learning. I'm not doing anything except for giving it some feedback. See, she anticipates a click. Where is it? Where is it? Go back to work. Good. She needs to know that the food will only come when I click, not when she thinks I should click. So the dog, by coming around just then, is anticipating, oh, we do about 3-4 steps, then he clicks, I go around and get the food. You don't get paid for that. You get paid when I click. I'm only ever going to click when she's in position. Look, and that was probably our longest little stretch of her walking next to me for the whole walk. But the whole walk we've done under total control, and the dog's done all the work. See, so you're building a loose leash walk very easily. The dog wants to stay next to me because that's where she's getting all the positive feedback. All her success is being around that area. Right, left or right side, I don't care. On a loose leash social walk, as long as the dog is within this perimeter and not tripping me up or getting in my way, I don't care where she's at. And we're back at the car. We can give her a few. Just to finish up the little crumbs I've got. See what she offers, if anything. Good. We get a few sits at the end of the walk. That's Arco wanting his turn. And then I always save the last few crumbs to put in the crate when I put the dog back. And that's our walk, guys. That's training session number 1 for today. Then we're going to let her have a sleep, we'll have a play session, and then we do another food session tonight, and then a play session late tonight before bed. That's how much she gets. Whatever we've just done there, maybe times 2 or 3 today, right? Then she might go on another walk in 2 days' time. Tomorrow we'll do some training in the facility or at home, but we go back to teaching certain behavior or certain skills, and then we'll go for another walk in a couple of days. And slowly but surely, after now we've done 3 walks like that, her car reactivity is dropping, her people reactivity, we've just had Alan holding the camera here. Usually if there was someone next to us while we're walking, she might bark. If she saw someone across the road, she would bark. We've just experienced all that, and all that's gone in such a few short sessions, clearly teaching the dog what is expected. Thanks guys, have a good one, we'll see you soon.